Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's Old Man McGowan, and today I'm doing something a little different. I've never actually done one of these before. It's a Let's Draw, everybody. It's a Let's Draw. And normally what I do is I play video games with you guys. We have good times. We chill, we chat, we have some fun. And I've been inspired by one of the people in the community, Girl Bobbington. Thank you so much for giving me the courage to do this. I can't believe how you had the courage to get up in front of everybody and actually try this yourself and do live animations, live drawing. I am not by any means a very good animator or a very good drawer. And like, yeah, this is my pencil moving around on the screen. That's what it's gonna be most of the time here, I think, in this, and this is why I've been like reluctant to do this, but I've always wanted to. And Girl Bobbington also pointed out this program to me, the Pencil 2D, so we can actually do this now. You can see up in the top of the stream, you can actually see where I saved my file here. It's D. Sean Documents, Pencil 2D Animations, Jumping for Joy, First Live Stream Animations, Jumping for Joy. I don't know why it's in the Jumping for Joy category. I guess, well, I named my first one that. Tyler Hardy's here. Yo, what's going on, Tyler? He says, first one in chat. Hi, how's it going, Tyler? I've got some music that's going to be playing here tonight. I got from the free-to-use YouTube stuff there. We'll be going back and forth through different songs. It's just going to be playing different things. I don't know. You guys let me know what you think of that. Let's start out with a pen. Or actually, let's try the pencil. Let's see what's just thickness of lines to start. Where's my go back? My go back button. I set up a hotkey for that. Okay, what should we draw? What should we draw? Let's start with I don't know. Let's do something. No, that's not good. I actually don't mind that, but I'm gonna go a little smaller. Let's go with a little thinner. Yeah, let's go with a little thinner. That way, if I mess up something, it doesn't look all that bad. Okay, here's something. I'm just gonna start drawing stuff. We're gonna start drawing stuff. We're gonna scratch something in, sort of not very well. I am using a Wacom drawing tablet. This is like how I draw. It's all that bad. Tyler already says something new. Yeah, this is something new. All right, this is something new. Let's just do a basic thing. Let's see if I can, like, I don't know, sketch in something. Does this look like a head at least? Maybe. I don't know. Let's try and draw something with like a big smile. Let's start off just by getting something on the paper, right? Something on the screen. Let's start with how I'm feeling right now. This is how I'm feeling. Pretty good. Should we draw some teeth lines? Oh, it's not coming up. Oh, it's not coming up. Those, okay, we got teeth lines with braces, I guess. We got braces on our teeth. Let's see if we can get some eyes or something. Let's see what's up. Some eyes. I'm terrible at eyes. That's my basic up there, and then this is gonna be the eye or something. I'm terrible at drawing, guys. But I have a lot of fun doing it. All of my videos on the channel so far, all my gaming videos, I have tried to put an animation at the beginning and another animation at the end of them all. And so far, I don't have a whole lot of animations because I was using a trial version of Flash that I no longer have anymore. Gaming Dodge, Dominic Sirax there too. Yo, what's going on? He says hello. Tyler, you know that comments like that are gonna get deleted. Come on, man. Come on. Keep it clean, guys. Keep it clean. And Tyler's saying, just kidding. Shadow Gamer's there. He says, hey, McGowan. How's it going, Shadow? Oh, what did I do now? I can't even draw things. I'm just gonna draw some eyes in there or something like that. And then there's like a button here somewhere that I can get a new frame. I can get a new keyframe with that. That'll work. I think I'm drawing on the bitmap layer. Yeah, I'm drawing on the bitmap layer. Okay, so what we're gonna do here is there's like a button over here somewhere. I saw this when I checked it out for a couple seconds. Shadow says, hey, McGowan. Tyler saying, hi, gamer. He says, I didn't think you were gonna stream this early. I wasn't sure what I was doing. I'm still not sure what I'm doing, Shadow, to tell you the honest truth. What am I doing? I don't know. Oh, my pencil disappeared. What happened? It's not pencil anymore? Turn back into my pencil. Oh, that's what happened. I clicked the button. Okay, actually, let's hover over this. Show invisible lines. Yeah, we want to show invisible lines, and we want to show onion skin of the previous frame. You can also do onion skin of the next frame. That's like Animator's secret, I guess. I don't know if it actually is or not, but that's like my trick. I always use the onion skins, because then that way, when I go on to the next frame, and then I start drawing on it, I can just draw over it, and I can still see what the last thing it was. So maybe let's just do the thing that I like to do, and just keep drawing. I'm gonna try and just draw over this guy's face, this sketchy looking face, and I'm gonna draw over it until it looks like something, and then I'm gonna make some subtle, slight changes to it. That's the way it's starting, guys. This is the way it's starting. Maybe afterwards I'll do something different with it, but I never know where I'm going with these animations. This is basically how I've made all the other stuff on my channel. All the other animations that you see at the end of the videos. I started drawing, had no idea where I was going with it. I'm like, it's not worth like deleting for me. I'm not gonna delete it. I'll just keep going. And if it gets better, it gets better. Right on. Awesome. It might not ever get better. And I'm just gonna draw with my sketchy little pencil here. This is a little odd for me drawing on the tablet, because I'm still not quite used to it. Okay, let's see what's up here. Can we even do that line again? We can control how many frames per second. Right now it's standard set on 12. I'm still not familiar with this program, but Girl Bobbington, she's been using it, and it looked like you could do some cool stuff with it. And I was like, hey, what is that program? I've been looking for a free-to-use program where I can make some more animations. It's been a while since I've actually made an animation at all. And we've got some, I don't know, I went through some music, and I made like some chill out music. I didn't make any of this music. This is all music that's like recorded professionally and stuff, but it's free to use in the YouTube Creator Studio, and it's like no attribution needed. But if anybody's interested in like what song's playing or something, just ask me, I'll let you know. Shadow says, I didn't think you were gonna stream this early. Tyler says, hi Shadow. Dominic saying, I'm so wet. What are you wet from? You got jumped through a sprinkler or something like that? What do we got here? Next frame. What happens if we go back? See, that was our first frame. This is our second frame. Our new frame is right here. We have nothing on it yet. Let's go back to our pencil. I'm just gonna keep drawing this for a little while, guys. And it looks thicker the more you draw on it, right? Like so. Okay, here's my little trick with animation. It's probably not the best way to do it, and I'm like leaning right forward. Sometimes I have to lean forward. My mic will be going up and down as I lean forward and lean back. I gotta actually like move around the tablet here. It is a wireless tablet, but I have problems sometimes with the wireless of it. And yeah, I'm just gonna try and round that out a little bit because I'm terrible. I haven't seen anything on here that gives you like texture smoothing or something. Anything like that. Some programs allow you texture smoothing, so if you make a mistake, like there's a cheat that smooths out your lines, and this is not gonna give me that, so I just gotta use the old school tricks. Here we go. We got some acapella. I think this is Capella. I think actually this one's called Capella. I thought it was kind of cool little song. Where am I here? Tyler's laughing. Thanks, Tyler. That actually makes me feel a little better that you're actually laughing. Good. Laughter is good for life. It's good for the soul. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to click this on and off every once in a while. What? Is it on or off? Am I actually drawing? I meant to do like a new blank keyframe. Did I do a blank keyframe, or am I drawing on the same keyframe? Uh-oh. The way that I know what the frame before it was that onion skins. If that doesn't work the same, oh well. Whatever. Eventually maybe we'll make this guy's mouth close and then open again or something. Maybe we'll make him talk. Maybe after I get something on paper that looks okay, then I'll go back and do thicker lines or something. This animation, I don't know where I'm going with it. I'll take suggestions. You guys throw stuff out and I'll try and do stuff. I don't know. Eyes, I don't know. Eyes, I don't know. I don't know. I'm terrible at drawing all this stuff. So let's just go over these lines a little bit more. Dominic says I'm so wet. Yeah, I don't know. You jumped through a sprinkler or something? He says I sprayed myself with water. Wow, that's what it is. No worries. You'll get spill a little water on yourself. No big deal. You dry off. Hopefully you dry off. Sometimes where I live in Canada, and if it's wintertime and you're outside, you want to really avoid getting wet. Anytime you step in a puddle, that could be bad news depending on how far you're gonna go. It gets cold enough to freeze the skin in like a matter of seconds here sometimes. Shadow saying that's cool. I'm not wet, but I'm ready. Right on. He says I got spray bottle sitting right next to me. You got a spray bottle? Nice, awesome. Okay, let's go over this a little bit. He's got no eyelashes, but that's all right. I'm terrible at drawing eyelashes, so we'll forget about that. I don't know whose face this is. I just started drawing, guys. This is what's coming out. I have no idea what I'm doing. We're just having fun. Let's get another keyframe. Actually, let's go up here and see what we can get for that. I am using it's actually looks like a pen, the thing that I'm using here. What do we got here? We got pencils, hand, pen, smudge. Oh, it does have smudge. That's good. Eraser, I can just flip my pen around and it becomes an eraser. Play, loop, next frame, previous frame, add frame, duplicate frame. But there's an add frame. Is this plus down here the new one or duplicate? I want new frame. I don't know what I hit last time. It might have been duplicate frame. I think I did hit duplicate. I'm gonna hit the F7. Alright, F7, there we go. New blank frame, that's more like it. Tyler says laugh out loud, be right back. Shadow says, so McGowan, have you seen the Overwatch animated shorts yet? No, I haven't actually checked them out. Sorry, I remember you telling me to check those out. I'll give them a look here at some point soon. Right now, we're trying to make an animated short of our own. Oh my goodness. I don't know. Right now, I'm going keyframe. I'll space them out and I can drag them out and I can make them in different spots here. I don't know how this program works as far as tweens, but I know in animating, the thing that they have going on these days, like with flash animation, you can sort of cheat and you don't have to draw every frame anymore in some programs. You can use a thing that's called tweening. And tweening, what that is some sort of algorithm that they wrote to figure out where your lines are. It automatically puts vector points on there, and then it will sort of make a sort of blurry way of the same thing in between one picture to the next. You have to stick within reason with the tweening, but you know, you can't just be like, like for example, you can't just make a ball down here. Like you can't just draw a circle and then draw a circle over here and then tween it and it'll look like it'll go there. Nah, that won't work. That won't work at all. If you wanted to do the ball and then the ball end up over here, then you're gonna have to redraw the ball or copy this ball and move it over into different points to control how fast it goes. I don't know if this program's gonna work like that. I'm just gonna delete those. I got a button set up to delete anything. That's something that's very useful when you're drawing, that's for sure. You're like, oh, no, didn't want that. I set up a hotkey for it on my Wacom so I wouldn't have to actually press the button. Let's put some eyeballs. I don't know. Is this gonna be good? You have to draw a lot of frames for it to actually look like it's doing anything. And this is like the ugliest face I've ever drawn, I think. Oh yeah, well at least we got some happy music for it. Shadow says we should do like a little challenge. Well, this is a challenge right here, I'll tell you that. I'm actually gonna lean back. I'm gonna pick up the tablet and I'm gonna hold it like a palette. A painter's palette. No, that's not gonna be good. Should have left it on the table. Sometimes holding it up in my other hand is a little easier, but I also have the cable plugged into my tablet right now, so it's like, I don't know. the cord sticking out. I gotta be careful not to bend the cord because I could wreck it. This thing was pretty expensive. I paid like $250 for this tablet. I thought it would be worth it for me over time. It's just a lot cheaper than buying millions and millions of pieces of paper. And at least we're saving the environment a little bit with this. Okay, there's some people say, some professional animators that I've actually checked into their tutorials and they say, oh, try not to draw the teeth. Try not to draw the teeth. It can make it look worse in the end. But I don't know. We'll see what's up. Shadow says, we tell you to draw something appropriate and you have to draw it, or at least try to. Yeah, feel free to throw out your suggestions. I'll do my best. I don't know. I had no idea what I was going to do when I started it, so I just decided to start something. Let's see if we can do some like little adjustments to this eye here. Find the more you draw, the more you'll realize as you're drawing, you're like, we could add more detail. We're going to add more detail or add less detail, whichever one you want to do. Let's go F7. Let's get a new keyframe. Oh, that last frame looked terrible. Dominic says, McGowan, I almost have 20 subs. I'm not advertising. I know. You just let me know. It's all good. Like I say, Dominic, just keep doing what you're doing, having fun doing it, whatever. You know, do your thing, man. Whoa! I'll tell you this much, though, Dominic. Roblox is a lot of fun. If you have fun playing the Roblox, like it seems like you do, just keep playing some more Roblox, man. Just have fun doing that. Oh, we got the Steel Jump song. Oh, I like the Steel Jump song. Now this is probably like the hardest way of doing it. I'm trying to do it like frame by frame, and if I was gonna go and actually press play, this is what it looks like so far. Whoa! Cool, right? Not really. Yeah. Shadow says eyelashes are a lug. Yeah, they totally are. I don't think that these are even eyebrows, the things that I'm doing up here. These aren't even like eyebrows. I have done a lot of drawings so far. I don't think I've shared even a fraction of the drawings that I have done, because most of them I thought were absolutely terrible at the end of it. And I was like, no, I'm not even going to bother turning that into an animation. But I've got a lot of drawings. I've got some different drawing programs and stuff too. This one's new. I'm still getting used to learning it. I did a few drawings in this the other day. I didn't really animate the drawings. I didn't make them do anything. But we're going to see what's up with this. We're going to see what's up with this. We're going to go with the big smiles. We're going to go with the big smiles. Let's see if we can open his mouth a little bit. We're going to make it look like his mouth is opening. I'm going to start by doing this. Start opening his mouth a little bit. There we go. That's a little better, right? That's a little better. Is that better? Or is it worse? Better or worse? Worse, maybe. Eyelashes are a luxury. Is it a luxury? Is that what you said, Shadow? Let's see if I can... Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'll try and draw whatever you guys say or whatever. Well, some of it, I'm sure people could come up with stuff to draw faster than I can draw it. Tyler says he's back. Welcome back, Tyler. Dominic says welcome back. And Girl Bobbington's here. How's it going, Girl Bobbington? She says hi, Raven. Hey, Raven. How's it going, Girl Bobbington? I took your advice. I'm trying it out. I'm trying out some live animating. And I'm just going to trace over my terrible drawing that I have so far. Shadow says, hey, Girl Bobbington. Tyler says, hey, girl. Oh, I gotta actually... I keep on trying to use my mouse when I'm using my pen. And I'm like... It's mouse or pen. It's mouse or pen. I'm confusing my computer. Girl Bobbington says, hey, Raven. Shadow says, hey, Girl Bobbington. And Tyler says, hi, girl. And this is just some inspirational music that I've got going on here. I don't know, I thought it was cool. I checked out a bunch of songs on the free to use list, and I was like, oh yeah, right on. Let's give it a go. So I've got some shape to this head. I don't know, I just started scratching things on the first frame there, and just scratching things. I make my pencil like almost as small as I possibly could, so that I gotta scratch back and forth to make anything. And I also have pressure sensitivity on this thing too, so it kind of helps. It makes makes it feel like a real pencil. Ish. There's my eyebrows that are way too high. There's my eyebrows. I'm just scratching them. Scratching them. Yeah, welcome to stream, guys. Girl Bobbing says, OMG Raven, I just uploaded my Stickman animation preview. Oh, right on. Yeah, it's probably way better than this is going to turn out. I don't know if we're even going to finish any kind of animation here today, but we'll just do some stuff. Do some stuff and have some fun. You don't get better if you don't try, right? So, I'm trying. I'm going to round out this nose. I don't like the pointiness of this nose. Let's get some roundness going on with the nose. Let's fix that before I get too far. Oh no, I totally made that pointy. That's pointy too. That's pointy too. Maybe I can put some shape to the side of the mouth. Make some shape in the side of the mouth. And make it more like that at the top of the mouth so it looks actually smiling, right? I gotta remember where I'm going here. I didn't actually storyboard this. Sometimes I will storyboard something. Like, I'll go and draw a circle, and I'll draw another circle, and then I'll like, kind of give a little thing there, and I'll go, like, a crabby body, little small torso, and then I'll go, oh, there, that's where you go with all the limbs, and then I'll go out there, and I'll draw another circle, and then I'll go and draw another circle in that, and I'll go, oh, there's another circle, and then there's a line, and there's a circle, and I'll be like, ah, there's a circle, and then there's a circle for his foot, line, circle, line, circle. And then I'll start with that and I'll be like, alright! Worst drawing ever. And then I'll go over it again and I'll be like, no. Well, let's make it a shape of something. Let's make it a shape. Let's shape that a little bit. We'll throw a nose in there, a little nose in the mouth. Nah, that's not gonna work. Oh well. And then you start with the basics, and then you're like, no, that's not actually how a shoulder looks. Let's just bring it out like this. Let's do this, and then you sort of follow those lines, and you know that spot there, that's going to be like an elbow. And then we'll go like this, and we'll change that from being a crappy little circle to being like a rectangle-ish thing or something like that. And then we'll go, alright, that's on the other side of the body, that arm, so I can draw over that a little bit. And then I can do this, and try and curve this a little bit, curve this from one part of the circle to the next part of the circle, and draw that down there, draw that down there, and then instead of having this crappy circle as a foot, I'll try and do one of these kind of feet. I'll do one of those feet. That's a foot, right? Ish. Ish. Everything's ish when you're drawing. Everything's ish when I draw. It's like terrible drawing. But hey, look at that. It's looking a little better already. And then I'll be like, ah, no, that's totally not like the shape of a body at all. I'll fix that up a little bit. And I'll go like, oh, I never know what to do for the crotch area. I'm like terrible at that. It can look really inappropriate when you don't draw those properly. Try to accent it too much, and then it's like, oh, and I'm gonna have his foot facing forward. Alright, there we go, that's something. Oh, I'm missing you guys' comments. Oh my goodness, okay. Girl Bobbington was saying I gotta go in 10 minutes because I got church. Will you do another stream later tonight? Oh yeah, I'll do another stream later tonight. I'll probably do like a Fidgy game like we normally do, but I wanted to try this. You inspired me, Girl Bobbington. I was gonna put your name and channel in the description, but I wasn't sure if you would want that or not. I wanted to have your permission before actually doing it. I was gonna be like, yeah, inspired by Girl Bobbington. Let me know, Girl Bobbington. I'll put that in there. I'll put your channel link in there, so people will know who inspired me to do this. If that's okay with you. Anybody, it's already going to be a video, so I'm giving you the shout out now that you're here, but now that you're here, I'd like to ask you if that's okay, because I would like to give props to where I got the idea from. See, there we go, we're going to work that out a little bit. Maybe we'll actually start animating this guy. Maybe we'll start animating this guy. Oh, I'm leaning on the pad too much. I'm leaning on the pad and it's confusing the pen. Dominic says I have 20 subs, 134 views. Hey, good stuff, Dominic. Good stuff. That's something to be happy about. Round out his toes a little bit, because once I start tracing over it, it's going to look terrible. Okay, so what I want to see here now is if I can do this. Does this work with this animation program? What if I do this, and then I go to edit, and then is there a copy? Copy. Okay, do I have a clipboard in this? Is there a clipboard? Can I save that to clipboard? I'm not sure. You know what I'm gonna do though? I need to make a new layer, new bitmap layer. Now, where's my bitmap layer? Where did my bitmap layer go? Oh, it's all the way at the bottom? Lame, I need to bring that up. Yeah, I need to bring that bitmap. Maybe I'll just bring the other one down. Where did my other one go now? Darn it. Darn it. Darn it. Where'd that go? Yeah, Girl Bobbing says, awesome, Dodge. Shadow saying, McGowan, I was wondering if you would want to play Roblox on Friday or Saturday? Well, Friday, I'm moving up the appreciation stream to Friday. Because Saturday I'm going to be playing with the band. But yeah, that's definitely going to be on the list. So, more than likely, there's going to be other people wanting to play Roblox as well. So, I think we can do that. I think we can do that, Shadow. I'm here, like, actually, literally, like, just dancing around. I'm, like, bobbing around in my seat. Okay, where can I, is there a move tool? Is there a move tool? Move, tools, move tool. Let's do this. Tools, move tool. There we go. I'm gonna just set this guy here, and then I'm gonna. This is gonna look really funny in this animation because I'm basically scrapping this face that I was working on. I'm gonna work with this guy instead. I'll make this guy dance around or something like that. Tyler says you're the best, and who cares what your drawings are like? Right on. Girl Bobbington says I'm good, thanks. Well, that's good to hear, Girl Bobbington. I know you said you got to go to church right away, so yeah. Hopefully we'll be able to catch you again later when I'm playing some video games. Who are you drawing? I don't know who I'm drawing. I don't know what I'm doing. I have no idea. I haven't got a clue. I have no idea what I'm doing, Girl Bobbington. I have no idea. Having fun though. Shadow says the Gaming Dodge. If me and McGowan do end up playing Roblox on Friday or Saturday, you can hop in, and anyone else with Roblox. Yeah, for sure. Did I make a new keyframe yet? Is this a new keyframe? I think it is. This looks like we're drawing on over top of something. Okay, so I'll just get rid of those other lines eventually. And then there's going to be this guy. Now, what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to trace over this guy again. Just do a little rough trace. I got like a little neck going on for him. And then, yeah. See, in some of my animation programs, I can use bone tools. I haven't found bone tools in here yet. And bone tools are really cool. The bone tool style of animating, how that works is you basically draw things less. You draw less, and once you like if you're gonna make a guy move like I'm trying to do right now, then you don't have to keep redrawing the guy. You only have to redraw like certain things of the guy to change, right? So like facial expressions and stuff have to be redrawn, and then you would add those in and change them as they're needed. But say his legs, if his limbs are going to be his limbs and it's supposed to be the same guy, he's not like morphing or anything like that, then you can just draw the guy once, and then once you got the guy looking how you want him, you can just redraw each individual part. Like everywhere there's going to be a joint, then you redraw for each joint, right? So you draw the head separate than the shoulders. I split up my shoulders so I can make shoulders move too, because I think that there's actually bones that your shoulders do move when you move. I've noticed that. So I draw shoulders separate, and then I draw the hand separately. I draw the upper arm, and then I draw the lower arm. And before I decide what I'm gonna do with the thing, and then I will put a bone tool from, like, okay, I'll put one on the upper body and then one on the lower body, because you know you can move from your hips, right? And then from there I'll make a upper leg, a lower leg, and then a foot. And I'll put all these bone tools on there. I'll put restrictions on it, and once I have my character all bone tooled up on the different layers, use my Anime Studio, and you can actually like make a new keyframe like this line is. I'm making new keyframes, but instead of having to redraw stuff, you move the character around, and then the tweens will make him look like he was actually moving from one point to the next. Okay, let's see what's up. F7, F7. I'm gonna need to keep moving this guy up. Where is this guy? Keep moving that guy up. No. Move that back. Move that back. There we go. I need that reference. I need that reference thing. Otherwise, if I make too big of a mistake, I can end up making the guy too big and stuff, right? I don't want to do like huge changes in him. I want to do small little changes at a time, and I want the guy to stay relatively the same size and shape. So the thing over here is just my reference drawing. That was what the original looked like, and at the end of animating him, I got to make sure that he's not too far off. And I'm just going to start changing the position of his hand, and I can see where it was last time. I'm going to go like this. I'm going to draw it a little bit different this time. And so far, guys, this doesn't look like anything. It usually takes me like 6 hours to make a character, and then another 6 hours to make him like walk a few steps or something like that. But Dominic was saying sure about playing Roblox on Friday or Saturday. Yeah, right on. Cool. What happened to my music? Has it been 45 minutes already? I had like 45 minutes at least on that playlist. Oh, I think this song is just a quieter song. No worries. I was digging that last one. It was nice and hoppy, nice and poppy. It was cool. Nice and upbeat. This is more like a slow jazzy one. I'm gonna keep this hand in the same spot for the moment. And you just keep drawing and keep drawing, keep drawing. F7. Oh, see? Oh, no! That's what happened. No. I started drawing on the wrong layer. That's what happened. Let's see if I can actually just drag that over. Can I go like this? Can I right click it? Can I left click it? No, I can't. What about this? I want this one to be up top. Uh-oh. I messed up, guys. Girl Bobbington says, yeah, could I join you guys in Roblox? Yeah, for sure. Anytime, Girl Bobbington. Anytime we're playing. Shadow says, like I said, anyone with Roblox can hop in. Yeah, exactly. Oh, there's other people here, guys. I'm sorry. I did this thing. I don't know. I gotta switch back and forth between the mouse and the pen here. What did we miss? What did I miss? Other people here. Dale Phillips is here. Yo, what's going on, Dale? And Girl Bobbington says, OMG, you're an awesome artist. I don't think so, but hey, we're having fun. Thanks for that, Girl Bobbington, though. And it's artist, but I agree. Yeah, well, it's not very good. It's what it is. It is what it is. Shadow says he's much better than me. Tyler says, me too. Shadow says, not really, but yeah, he's really good. Yeah, no, you're probably a lot better than I am. Okay, I gotta be on the right layer. This was the problem here. F7. There we go. And then bring this guy over. What am I gonna have to do? I'm gonna have to do this. I'm gonna just F6 this. No. Not F6 that. Not F6 that. How do I delete, and then this? Is this the one? No, where was my reference now? Oh, darn it. Let's make a new reference. Edit. Am I on the right reference layer? I need paste. Is it gone? Is my paste gone? Is my paste gone? Edit. Paste. Darn it. I lost my reference already, guys. I lost my reference. I don't know. It's a new program. I'm gonna have to get used to it. Yeah, Shadow says, yeah, but he's really good. Dale says, so old, so Shadow, so Bobington, sup? How's it going, Dale? Girl Bobby says, saying he's so much better than me. I don't think so. I don't think so. You're actually really good, Girl Bobby. I'm terrible, but I have fun doing it. Let's go back to the pencil. Forget the reference there. We'll just keep on going. Free flowing. I'll rely on the onion skins. Onion skins are gonna be my savior here today. Girl Bobby says, welcome to the stream, Dale. Dale says, up, Tyler? Yeah, Tyler's here too. Shadow says, I'm a skilled artist. I used to draw so much when I was in middle school and elementary. Yeah, I used to draw back then too, quite a bit. And I used to try and like draw my favorite comic book heroes, right? Like Spider-Man and stuff. And if I take like hours, then I can actually do some decent stuff. Right here, I'm just like trying to rush it a little bit so it can turn into at least something. A few frames of something by the end of when I'm going to stop streaming today. I don't know how long we're going to go for, guys. We'll go for a little while. I'm just going to make this little change here. To make any, like, decent animation, like an actual cartoon, thousands of drawings, guys. Thousands of drawings. So I'm trying to keep it, like, a little basic here, just so that I don't get lost in it. So maybe I can actually do something with it. Okay, let's do this. Let's change this guy to a little bit over here. I'm going to change the position of his foot. I don't know what I'm doing, guys. I don't know what I'm doing. We're going like this, though. Keep this basic. Keep this basic. Keep his leg there for now. He's just going to be moving his foot a little bit. I guess. He's moving his foot a little bit. Is that going to be a thick enough face? Dominic saying sub, Dale. Tyler says sub, Dale. Robom says, yeah, I'm in animation class in graphic design. Yeah, you were telling me, and that's pretty awesome. I'm inspired by that. Shadow says, be right back. Dale says, so Gaming Dodge. Dominic just laughing about, yeah, right on. Dale says, laugh out loud. Everyone's saying sub. Yeah, everybody does say it. That's all good. That's how we say hello. Girl Bobby says, I would be okay if you did that. I wouldn't mind at all. Okay, cool. Good to know. I'll put that in there when I get a chance. Dominic says, AFK. No worries. Girl Bobby says, so sorry. Sorry. Gotta go. I'll try to catch you next stream. Bye. All right, have a good night. Or good day, Girl Bobington. Take it easy. Glad you stopped by. I'm really glad you stopped by. And yeah, I'll adjust my description to put a link to your channel in there at some point here too. Hopefully, if this turns into a video and anybody's watching this video right now and there's no link to Girl Bobington's channel, remind me somehow. I'm gonna try not to forget that. How could I ever forget that? No. Back up. Delete. And then look, make sure I'm the right thing. I did that again. I did it again. Okay, let's go on to the right thing here. Back onto the right thing. We're gonna go like this, and then we're gonna go like this, and we're gonna put his hand up in a different spot now. I think this is gonna look really funny, but if we do this like sort of quickly, we can make it look like something at least for a little bit. And I've totally abandoned my construction lines. I'm just trying to trace over the lines that I have. Normally I would do construction lines for the whole thing, and then I'll go back over all my construction lines once again, and once again, and then once again, and then once again, until I'm finally happy and I got real lines and not just construction lines. Now, I'm not too good at doing details. I'm not so good at like facial expressions and stuff like that. If you couldn't tell by my terrible looking mouth right there, that was pretty awful and embarrassing actually. No big deal, guy wave or something. Yeah, Tyler says bye. Shadow says later, Girl Bobbington. Tyler saying Shadow, he's really behind. Oh yeah, I'm way behind, man. That's a normal thing. That's a normal thing. You're not new, Tyler. You know how behind I am normally. It's all good, though. It's all good. Shadow says, yeah, let's all give him a chance to catch up. Thanks for that, guys. Tyler says, now one's talking, sup? You know what's going on. What's going on? Tyler says 3 hours later. Yep, 3 hours later. Actually, it took me like 2 hours to catch up before it was my worst. But we had like a couple thousand comments coming in one night, guys. That was crazy. That was crazy. It's awesome. You guys are there. That's a good thing, guys. That's a good thing. Tyler saying no one talk. No one talk. Sup. Sup. Tyler says 3 hours later. Shadow's got the smile emojis. Shadow saying be right back. Alright, no worries. And Tyler says okay, it's lagging? How is it lagging? Lagging or freezing? How is it lagging? I'm not even doing anything. How is this lagging? Is this stream lagging? You should be able to tell by the music or the voice. If that's lagging, then it's lagging. That's really weird. Although, you know, I've never done this before. I've never pulled off a stream like this. Never attempted a stream like this before. I'm just gonna keep on making him wave a little bit or something. The hand is totally not the hand anymore, but that's okay. We're gonna make him very basic, very basic. Very basic, very basic. Is it actually lagging and freezing though? That's kind of strange. Tyler says, make a vid of you guys making music with your band. Yeah, that's gonna be all my band stuff will always be on the McGowan Family Band page. It won't be on my channel, because then that's not just me. And I actually, you know, my brothers were like, you know, I talked to my brothers about it, and I talked to band members about having some of the music on my stuff, and they're like, yeah, sure, why not? Put some of the music on there. Let's make this guy have a shirt. Let's actually start like forming him into something. But no, when I did it, we forgot that. Well, I guess I forgot. We didn't forget. They were like, nah, it's all good. Yeah, put some of the music in something. I have one video on the channel where I have, I was explaining, I was using my Flash trial there to explain how I made my animation for the intro that I put on. Always the intro on my videos. This doesn't have an intro because it's a live stream. I haven't figured out how to do that yet. But yeah, I played some McGowan Family Band music, and it's like, oh yeah, that's right, copyright. And yeah, I could write something out and talk to the people that take care of the copyrights for my band, but I got copyrighted for my own music, guys. Yeah, I got copyrighted for using my own music. Because that's copyright, which I thought was a good thing to know, though, because that means that the guys that take care of our copyright stuff for the band, they're on the job, right? They're doing their job properly. I'll slowly add some detail. This is going to look like a really funny thing. This is going to look really funny, guys. Catching up with the chat? Yeah, I'm catching up. You're caught up? Almost? No more freezing? That's good. No more freezing. Okay. It's at the point here where I think that maybe I'm going to increase the brush size just a tad. Let's go up to 6 for this next one. I'm getting used to these lines. You got to get used to drawing the same lines, and then once you go with, you're more comfortable doing the lines, I'd say you can thicken up your brush so it's not going to wear on my tablet so much. The tablet already has some scratches from what I've been making. Not today. I don't think it's like got any new scratches than I did a long time. Tablet's relatively new. I got the tablet around same time I started making the gaming videos, and maybe a little bit before I actually started. It was, yeah, January. Yeah, same time. No, I got the tablet in December still. It was Boxing Week. And then I started the channel gaming videos in January. And I wanted to have like my own stuff, my own intro. I thought that would be a really cool idea. I looked at like what other people do, and I was like, I want to make my own thing. I want to make my own thing. And some people actually like hire professional animators to make their intros and stuff like that, and I was like, at least this way I know I can say I did it. I did it. Might not be great, but I did it. I did that. I made this. Caught up now? Yeah, right on. Tyler says no more freezing. Be right back. Yeah, good. Good. No more freezing is a good thing. Let's put some pant legs on this thing here. Got some little, like, jazz music going on. Oh, I forgot to make a sleeve on this arm. That's gonna look pretty funny without a sleeve. Can we thicken up that line to make it look like the sleeve come from shirt? I'm just like scratching these lines on here, guys. Just scratching them on. Just scratching them on. What's that look like so far? I don't know. That's what it looks like so far. That's what we've gotten so far, guys. Woohoo! Woohoo! Yeah, it's getting somewhere. It's getting somewhere. I got no face on this guy yet. Maybe if it starts looking like something, I can go back and tweak every frame. That's the beauty about this. We can go back. We can change whatever we want. It's computer. It's digital paper. It's not real paper, so you can see how bad my skills are here, guys. I'm just trying to rush something and so it looks like something. I'm sure we're coming probably close to an hour. We've been doing this already. Let's go and make this guy over here like this. I'm going to take the onion skins off and make this into an actual video. It'll be a short little clip. I'll probably put that on the channel too. I'll be like, this is what we did. Maybe we won't even end it off on this stream. Maybe we'll continue this on another stream and we'll just eventually have a really long animation. I don't know how long of an animation this program allows you to go to. Some of my programs that I have already, they are limited to like 3,000 frames, which is basically like 30 seconds. Or no, that's 3 minutes-ish. 3 minutes-ish. Well, my pants are getting bigger. My pants are getting bigger. See, that's a problem. I've lost my reference frame. Lost my reference frame, deleted it or something. It's way back there somewhere, but I no longer have it anymore. Can't even stay within the lines. Guys, I can't even stay within the lines. Anyways. Thanks for giving me the chance of checking this out at least, guys. Oh my goodness, man. My goodness. This might not become a regular thing, but hey. I need more practice with my animation and my drawing, so I figured let's do it live. Let's do it live. Doesn't have to be games all the time, right? I do have a thing on my channel saying that there's going to be animations and music and stuff, and people have been asking, you going to do any more animations? I'm like, yeah, hopefully. When? When, old man? Well, right now, guys. Right now. That's the answer to that question. Let's see if I can get some shape into this. Start shaping this a little better. Maybe I can make a thumb. I'm gonna start making thumbs. He's gonna actually start taking shape here soon. Oh, no, I made that way too big. Made that way too big. And then skinny part for the arm here. Let's see if I can make a thumb. Can I make a thumb? Good enough for me. Good enough for me. Yeah, this is the funniest part. The fact that his pants keep on getting bigger and bigger. Without something referenced to look at like your original sketch, like I was trying to do. I don't know. I'll get better at using this program. Maybe I should have checked out how the program works beforehand, but I figured, hey, if we can do this button, good enough. New frame. And the onion skins thing? Yeah, that's what's up. I think some of these songs are repeating already. I've got them on shuffle. And the head's gonna get really square and blocky here. He's gonna get blocky. He's gonna get blocky. Some people have been saying, like, some of the games out there these days, comments like, oh, the graphics on this are terrible, or whatever, and I'm like, yeah, well, you know, you think about it, guys. For every video game ever, somebody had to, like, draw that stuff. Does this look easy? I don't know. This is probably like the worst drawings you've ever seen, but think about it. Think about how long it takes to draw that stuff. How long it takes to make each one of those animations. Every time your guy reloads his gun, that's an animation. Every time your guy, like, makes a facial expression, that's an animation. Somebody had to do that. Or a team of somebody's. A team of somebody's really is what it is in the video games. And I don't think they have one animator doing all their stuff for them on any of those games here these days. Well, some games still. There's some games that you'll find, like on Newgrounds. Newgrounds is a place you can find a lot of animations, music, a lot of different stuff on Newgrounds. I don't have any stuff on Newgrounds yet. It's an outlet. It's an outlet. Roomba, Roomba, Roomba. I like that. When I checked out this song, I was like, yeah, totally gotta put that up. Totally gotta use this song. This is like cool music. You can dance to this. I can dance to this. Dance a little bit in my chair here, just like bobbing my head along to the music as I draw this. My lines get really bad when I start doing that. If I can make this guy like waving his arms around and make it look like he's waving his arms around, that'd be something. Let's shoot for something like that. Right now his feet are looking atrocious. Terrible at the feet. Terrible at the feet. His legs are going to change size too. Maybe I'll thicken up the pencil again a little bit. So it's less times I have to go over the lines. But with the slight, like, off drawing that I'm doing, you can get away with when you flash enough frames before your face, you know? Oh, The Entertainer. Did we hear the song yet? I love The Entertainer. This is The Entertainer, guys. That's a classic. That's a classic. Oh, Tyler says I'm back. What's up? Well, still getting our guy to get going. Still getting our guy to get going. I haven't actually made him walk anywhere. And I've tried a few different types of animation. I've tried, like, frame by frame. Like, basically this is frame by frame what I'm doing here. Having to redraw every motion. Redraw every movement. See what it looks like so far. Whoa! Whoa! That's at 12 frames per second. Most animations, I think, are at like 24, 25 frames per second. Let's go with 24. That's an exact double of what we had before. Let's see what that looks like. So that's how fast it plays. Whoa! Whoa! We got what? 14 drawings done so far. Let's move on to the next one. Let's increase this pencil size to 1.0. Now I'm gonna have to actually be a little bit better at staying on my lines. I don't know if you guys can hear that crow outside my window. He's going off. That crow is just going off. What's going on, crow? What's going on? He's just crowing and calling to the rest of the neighborhood. He's all like, I'm over here. Every other crow and every other animal and every other person in the neighborhood is like, yeah, we know, crow. We know exactly where you are. I heard you the first time. Tyler says 4. 4 hour no one in chat. What do you mean? You're in the chat? How long have we been going? People have been popping in and going. As you were gone, even Tyler, I saw the numbers go up and down a few times. Didn't expect anybody to actually want to check this out. I was just inspired to do it. Girl Bobbington was really afraid of doing it for her first time here, and I saw her animating live, and I was like, that is very brave. That is very brave. Because animating, it's not just like drawing one thing. Animating, that's going for a whole other ballgame. Oh, we're getting this thing again. We're getting the steel drums again. Oh no, what did I do? I screwed up. That's like the worst arm ever now. Worst arm ever. Worst arm ever. Tyler says I'm that person that came in here and watching this. Yeah, well, I'm glad you did. Glad you did. Glad you did. Right on. I'll probably change up some classical music here in a minute. I actually really enjoy listening to classical music, and when I'm drawing, I needed something relaxing. Something relaxing. So it didn't have to be like, I don't want anything too hoppy, too boppy and busy or nothing. I didn't want to play like rock and roll kind of style or anything that I normally listen to. Yeah, everybody's got their own preference of music. I like a lot of different music. I was actually spent some time going through some of the stuff that YouTube has in their creator studio for people to use for free. And I was like, yeah, let's check this out. I actually found a lot of really good music in there. I think is good music. I didn't even make a reference line. Normally what I do, guys, is I like plan something out. I plan out what I'm gonna draw. If I'm gonna animate something, I'll try and spend a bunch of times making a character first, and then I will make like a stick, like just like circle, and then the limbs and stuff, and I'll be like, okay, the guy's gonna do this. And then at the end of it, he's gonna do something like, he'll be like, woohoo, right? And I'll be like, okay, so I gotta go from there and get him from that pose to that pose. And I'll have to draw everything in between that and that, right? But no, we're gonna delete that. I'm gonna delete all of that. So I don't even have this worked out how to do the reference things. Oh my goodness. Let's see if my eraser works. Oh, the eraser does work. This is my pen just flipping upside down and I just erase it. That's how the Wacom tablet works. Give me a second here. I am going to switch up the music a little bit. I want to hear some classical music. Let's go with the classical music playlist. That's all fine and dandy, that, but let's go with some classical music. Let's go with some classical music. This is one of the overtures that I had. This isn't Will and Tell overture, is it? When I was going to school, like elementary school... Nah, this is Tchaikovsky. This is Tchaikovsky. Can you guys even hear that? Tchaikovsky. This is Tchaikovsky. He is one of the greats. He is one of the greatest artists. Music is a form of art, so yes, he is actually one of the greatest artists. I love Tchaikovsky. I think it's amazing, amazing stuff. And I've just been trying my best to get this going here. Make this look like something. Tchaikovsky, guys. Tchaikovsky. Dominic says I'm back. Tyler says thank you. Tyler's also saying 313 subs and 183 likes. What do you mean? Like likes on the video? Yeah, there's not 183 likes on the video. That's just the YouTube glitch that happens to people that use the free OBS software that makes... I think it entices you to want to buy the expensive programs so that your stats on YouTube will be a little bit more accurate. 313 people in the community, that's a thing. That's actually happening. Tyler Hardy says, haters equal love, equal to hearts. Some people have tried to stop our good times by being like vulgar and unruly. It doesn't happen very often. It happens more these days that we're growing a little bit bigger. I don't know, it's probably when we hit like 100 people in the community, that's when it really started. We get some trolls, I call them trolls, guys that are just out there to say, hey, sub and like my channel. I'm like, well, is that the only reason why you popped into my channel? You're telling me to like your channel? You didn't even say hello to me. It's not gonna make me want to check your stuff out, right? But yeah, we don't get those guys too often. And those guys aren't the trolls. The trolls are the ones that like come in and say like vulgar things and stuff like that. It doesn't happen very often. Dominic saying, and 11,800 views. Now that's something that's actual. That's a real stat. Yeah, we've had 11,000 views on the channel. It's 11,000 views. Can't thank you guys enough for that, because that's the super encouragement. That's super encouraging for me to keep wanting to do this. There's not a lot of people out there that can actually keep up doing YouTube, and the ones that can keep going forever and ever seem to be the ones that I don't know. The ones that get lucky, I guess. The ones that get lucky. And enough people watch their stuff that eventually they'll be able to turn it into like a job or something like that, which would be awesome. I'm not scoffing at that, because that would be awesome. That would be great. But the common misconception is that anybody that makes a few videos on YouTube is all of a sudden going to get paid by YouTube. It's like, no, that's not how it works. People have to be interested enough in your content on your channel to actually watch the videos that are the ads that come up in your channel and stuff. You have to get some kind of sponsorship or something to be able to get paid for your channel. We're not at that point yet. It'd be nice. A lot of people ask me, they're like, oh, how much do you get paid? I'm like, so far nothing. It's not discouraging me. At the same time, even though it could possibly turn into something, you don't want to make your drive and purpose be that financial. Like, the financial cannot be your main purpose of doing what you love, because then otherwise you're gonna not love what you do anymore, because you're gonna be like, oh, it's so hard to make a living, so hard to get money from it. It's like, well then, yeah, that can be super discouraging. Like with my music, we've been playing 17 years with the band, and the last gig I played, I made $80. So 17 years with the band, still ain't making like a living off of it. But I keep doing it because I love it, and I honestly believe that we got something that enough people eventually might actually like. Enough people might buy our albums often enough, and we can go and afford to make new albums and stuff. We haven't been making any money with the band in the last while. It's been really tough. So as far as like band funds and production, we don't have enough money in the band account to actually make a new album. So we haven't made a new album for a little while. We've been working on trying to do all of our recordings ourselves, and we've like came up with the money to pay for our recording gear just through working regular jobs and not actually from the music itself. That's what you gotta do most of the time. If you actually are passionate about something, you want to keep it up. You know the old saying, you gotta spend money to make money? Well, some people don't. Some people don't. But for the most part, yeah. You usually gotta spend some money. And how are you supposed to make any money then with that saying, right? It's like, well, you start out with no money. Everybody starts out with no money. How are you supposed to spend money you don't have? And unfortunately with animation, they seem to have a monopoly. Adobe seems to be like the kings of the animation world, where if you don't have Adobe, they're not going to take you seriously because you're not going to be able to make the good enough stuff. This program here we're using today, Pencil 2D, this is free to use program. So it gives amateurs like myself maybe a chance to try things out. If not make anything professionally, at least we can practice our skills, hone our skills on drawing and stuff. Oh, Dominic was saying stuff. Oh, everybody was saying stuff. Dominic just says 11,800 views. Tyler says, and 2 watching? Oh, there's 5 people watching right now. Tyler says, oh, Dominic said, say laugh out loud if you like this face. I'm not going to say laugh. Well, I guess I am going to say laugh out loud. But I do like that face. It's a funny little emoji you got there, Dominic. How you guys like the music? You like classical music? Anybody out there a lover of classical? Like I say, if anybody's interested to know what song's playing or whatever, I'll let you know. It's another window that I have to pull back up to see what's playing at the exact specific time. I'm more than happy to do that. I've got some Beethoven, some Tchaikovsky. I got a few things on there. Got a few things that I want to listen to. And if you're asking, oh, are you only playing this because it's free to use? No. I actually do enjoy this music. I do. Is it something I listen to on a regular basis? Haven't been listening to any music on a regular basis lately. I play music on a regular basis. Where am I in the comments? Tyler's laughing. Dominic's laughing too. Oh, Dominic says I gotta go to bed. Bye, man. Alright, take it easy, Dominic. Have a good sleep. I'll be back on later tonight and we'll get back to playing some video games. Not sure what game we'll play tonight yet, but I always make that up as we go. This hand has gotten way off of where I started it. Way off, way off. It's the proportions are getting all out of whack. How many times have I drawn this now? 20 times? Well, I've done 20 drawings. We've done 20 drawings. And they have not been great drawings. I could spend 20 minutes drawing one frame of one guy, and then he'd look maybe half decent. I find sometimes when I do it this styles, it's well, it's relaxing. That's for sure. It's relaxing, and you get something a little faster. It's not like detailed, but sometimes it'll turn into a character as you're going, tweaking it, practicing your lines and practicing just putting the pen down on the tablet. I'm still getting used to drawing with a tablet. It's a lot different than drawing with a piece of paper. But I find it's a heck of a lot easier than using a mouse. Bro Bobbington uses just a mouse in her animations and art in this program, and I find that absolutely amazing. What she can do with the mouse, I'd be happy to, like, lucky to pull off with the pen and tablet. My brother-in-law, Paul, he's got some skills with drawing. He's got some real characters that he's made over years. They've got like backstory to them. He's made some comic strip style stuff with them. Made some stories. It's pretty cool stuff. He's a really amazing artist. I myself am I don't know if you can call this amateur. This is like beginner art. It's beginner art. Beginner art. I put this up on the animation thing of YouTube instead of the gaming thing of YouTube because I'm not playing a game tonight. Well, I'll probably play a game later. This is not a game, obviously. I do have a game that I have where we can draw, but it doesn't allow you to like change the thickness of the brush even. But have a good night, Dominic. You're probably gone a long time ago. He said, see you next stream. Yeah, hopefully so. Tyler says, bye, I'll be right back. They're great drawings. I'm back. Oh, right on. Oh, I missed out on all that. Sorry about that. Oh, thanks, though. I don't think they're great drawings, but I'm trying. I'm going to do something drastic here. He's going to flip his hand over. I didn't even make it. Like, that's going to be, like, crazy. That, the last frame to this frame, that's too drastic of a change, I think. Let's see what it looks like so far at 24 frames per second. You see that? Whoa! Whoa! Let's see if we can slow that down a little bit. Let's see what it looks like back at 12. This is what it started at, the 12 frames per second. Aha! Well, that's something. It's something. It's getting something. It's a guy in motion now, right? It's a guy in motion. Oh, and I'm changing the shape of his skull now. That's not a good thing. When I was using the Flash trial, the Adobe Flash trial, I found you can do a lot of really cool things in that. Like, you just like use this tool in Adobe and click on this, and you just like drop and drag over top of that, and then you'd hit like F8 or F9 or something like that, and it would turn it into a movie clip. And then from the movie clip, you can like save and draw the movie clip. Uh-oh. How do I undo? Undo. Edit. Undo 20 set. Yeah, undo 20 set. And go back to the pen. So, we're using the pen. So, the pen thing, I don't know. It's cool too. But this one, I like. It's actually feeling sort of like a pencil. And you can make the pencil thicker or thinner, which I like. I like that. I don't know, as far as filters and things, coloring, that's going to be a completely different story. If I ever do come back and ink this and make colors, probably not going to do that. We're going to start with his hand coming back down. Start his hand coming back down. Starting his hand coming back down, guys. And some people probably go a lot faster at drawing than I am. They probably wouldn't take the hour or however long. 15 minutes to make a guy wave his hand up. Hasn't even waved it back down yet. He's just waved it up. Standing in the same spot. And if you're gonna have the guy stand in the same spot, you can just copy and paste the parts that aren't moving, and then just draw the parts that are moving, right? But we're doing it the hard way. Why? I thought it was more fun. Pigman Designs here. Yo, what's going on, Pigman? He says, what's up? Chilling, doing some drawing, trying to animate. You want to see what I got so far? Woohoo! That's what I got so far, guys. Yeah, buddy. That's a guy, and he's waving. Hello, everyone! And we're listening to some classical music. You might recognize this one. You might recognize this one. Ha ha ha, dun dun, dun 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 dun. That's the overture by Tchaikovsky. 1812 overture by Tchaikovsky. I thought this was the Tchaikovsky overture. Yeah. 1812 overture by Tchaikovsky. Tyler says, yo, what's up, Casey? Casey's saying can't barely hear you. Can't barely hear me, Casey? How about now? Is that any better? How's the volume coming through out there? When I did a test, the volume on the music volume was pretty quiet. But I've also been kind of like talking into my tablet down towards the table because I'm leaning right over top of it to draw this stuff. Not very good at drawing, whatever. Tyler says I can. Oh, you can? Well, maybe it was just a thing. I adjusted the sound levels there when I read Casey's comment. I don't know if I should have or not. I did. I just did instinctively. It said can barely hear the voice, so I turned the music down just a tad. Just a tad. Just let me know. Oh, there we go. That's Beethoven. That's Beethoven. I know Beethoven. I don't even have to look at the thing. That's Beethoven. I don't remember which. Is this the fifth? Is this the fifth? Beethoven's fifth? No, this isn't even Beethoven. Mixing up two of the greats right now. This, guys, this is Eine kleine Nachtmusik. That stands for Little Night Music. It's by Mozart. That's by Mozart, this song here. This piece, sorry, it's not a song. A song is technically only a song if there is lyrics to it. Other than that, traditionally, they had pieces of music. This is a piece of music. If there is no lyrics, it is referred to as a piece of music. And everybody's saying stuff out there in the chat. I'm falling behind again. Tyler said bye. Oh yeah, he's back already though. Pigman's here. Casey said can barely hear you. Hopefully it fixed it. I did a little bit of an adjustment there. Tyler says he can, and Casey says now he can too. All right, right on, right on. Sam Pig Sam's here. How's it going, Sam Pig Sam? I think Sam Pig Sam is Pigman Design, isn't it? Aren't you Pigman Design, Sam Pig Sam? Oh, right on. Awesome. Switched accounts. I think you've asked me before, Sam Pig Sam, or at least one of your entities has asked me before. Who did your intro or something like that? And I was like, well, I did. I drew it. I drew it. How did I do it? Just like this. And it's taken me an hour and a bit to come up with this so far. This is what we got so far, guys. That's where I started. Woohoo! Without any idea of what we were doing at all. And then I decided, hey, I did a little sketch man in the side there, and I was like, oh, let's abandon that face. That face was crap. And let's start with this sketch guy. This guy here. Actually, forgive me, guys. I will be just right back. Just give me a moment. Just give me a moment. Sometimes things come up. I hate leaving you guys. Sorry guys, I'm back. I'm back. Hopefully that wasn't too long. Sometimes you gotta do things. Alright. At least we had some music for you this time instead of just a pause screen when I had to run away. How are you guys all doing today though? How are you guys all doing? Casey, I was looking for you earlier. I was waiting for that stream. I didn't see it. Did you do it? Did you do it? Did you do it while I was drawing? I'm not trying to give you a hard time. You don't have to do... You don't have to do any of it. I'm always just excited to see you when you are streaming. Sam Pig was saying hi. Tyler said hi, Sam. Oh, Raids Beach is here too. Yo, what's going on, Raids Beach? He says, Nail Kalen? What's Nihil Kalen? Is that, I don't understand that one. I like it. I'm sorry, I don't, you guys feel free to, like, type in my chat in whatever language or whatever you feel comfortable. Forgive me if I don't understand everything you say. Sam Pig Sam says, hey. And Casey says, you got great taste in music, old man. I love classical. I do as well. I actually had music just like this. This exact piece I heard quite often when I was going to elementary and junior high, we had a thing that every morning, I went to a Catholic school, guys, and at that school particularly, we had a prayer every morning, and then we also listened to a piece of music. This was one of the pieces of music that we would listen to in the mornings before starting our school day. Not trying to, like, you know, make any, like, political debates or religious debates or nothing like that. That's just a little bit of a history of me for you. A little bit of my history for you. Went to a Catholic school, and we had some music play every morning. There was always a classical piece. It changed up what piece it was every once in a while. Well, it wasn't the same piece every day, but sometimes there was a repeat. This one, actually, I remember coming up quite often. This one, and they would give us a little bit of a history. The principal would say something about the piece of music, something about the history of the music. And the principal changed over years. We had a few different principals. I'm glad that they kept that tradition up. I don't know if that school still keeps up that tradition. I would hope so. It was something that I really enjoyed. I thought that it was a really nice thing to have at our school. And I'm sure a lot of other kids didn't get. They didn't get the exposure to the classical music. I really love it. I really do enjoy it. I had some other music playing earlier that's just kind of like upbeat, happy kind of music. I listened to a bunch of this earlier, try to make a playlist of stuff. I made a couple of playlists out of what was available on the YouTube free to use list there. Casey was saying, yeah, I think it's Mozart. Yeah, this piece is Mozart. This one, no, this one's Beethoven now. Sorry, it switched while I was gone. Before we were listening to Mozart, and it was Eine kleine Nacht music, which is Little Night music. This is Symphony Number 5 by Beethoven. This is Beethoven's 5th Symphony. And they didn't require me to put the list of all the music inside the thing there, but like I said, you guys asked me, and I'll let you know. I'll just click the thing. And maybe at some point I will put in every piece that I had. I wasn't sure how much of it I was going to play today or what. I don't know how much we're going to get done drawing here either. Oh, where did we go? Where did we go? Come on, come on. Oh, I pressed a button. Old man McGowan's pressing buttons again. Look out, guys. F7. F7, new frame. New frame. Just making some subtle changes, slight changes. I may put some detail in this guy's face eventually, but I don't think that this is actually anything to be proud of. It's just something I wanted to do for fun with you guys. A little bit different than the normal thing we do. Normally we just play video games. It does say in the description of my channel that I have animations, music videos, gaming videos, and just good old fun and entertainment. So people have been asking me, when are you going to do another animation? Well, today seemed like a good idea. I was talking about it last night with Girl Bobbington in the stream, and she's been doing a few streams herself of her art and live animating. I thought that was extremely impressive. It takes a lot of courage to get it up in front of an audience and do anything. I know it's not like I'm standing in front of you, but yeah, there's an audience. You guys are technically considered audience by some they would put it. I think of you guys as my friends. But what I mean is, like, here's Girl Bobbington. Got the courage to actually put herself in front of people and try and animate live. And I've been slacking on my own animations. And I've been thinking, well, when am I going to get some time to work on my animations? When am I going to work on just improving my drawing skills? Because they're obviously lacking, as you can tell, I'm sure. So I decided, let's try it live. Let's try it live. I asked last night, I was like, would anybody watch if I made an animation? People said they would, so here we are. And hey, thank you guys for actually showing up and watching. Let's see where we're going here so far. Yeah, look at that, look at that, look at that. That's actually turning into something, guys. Look. Just stick to it, and eventually something will come out of it. Look, this was my reference. Where is my reference then? Can I just drag this guy over here somewhere? Is that actually gonna work? Hey, there's my reference. I got my reference back. Nice. I have to make sure I'm on the right bitmap layer before we progress, and I'm gonna hit new keyframe. Anybody that is like just wondering how this all works, I have this button here that shows me onion skin of the last frame. It was drawn. Onion skins of the previous frame. I can also onion skin the next frame, but I don't have the next frame drawn yet, so there you go. Tyler says, where did he go? Where did he go? Oh, I had to run to the bathroom there. Sorry, guys. You gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta go when you gotta go. It just hit me like, you know, like all of a sudden I was like, oh, no. It's either me doing a little dance in my chair here until the end of the stream where I go, no, just run away and do what I gotta do. I always say to you guys, you gotta go when you gotta go. You gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta do what you gotta do. I hate leaving you guys in the middle of a stream like that, but yeah. Sorry, and it didn't take long, I don't think, did it? Just a sudden urge, I had to go. Where am I in the comments here? Try Hard Tracks? Oh, what's going on, Try Hard Tracks? I'm sorry, I didn't see you in here before. I was just like focusing on this screen and trying not to screw up big time. I'm not actually drawing directly on the screen. I'm drawing on a tablet that's on the counter in front of me on the desk, on my computer desk. And I have to look at the screen so that I can see where the pen is going, right? I can see the path of the pen. This is an Intuos Pro drawing tablet. It cost me like 250 bucks. You mean 250 bucks just to make that terrible animation, old man McGowan? Well, no. It potentially can do really good, really amazing art if you were an amazing artist. But yes, I spent the money to be able to have... I figured 250 bucks for the drawing tablet. I could have gotten one a lot cheaper, but it wouldn't have been like big enough for me to even rest my hand on. When I'm up in this corner, that's like top corner of the tablet, and down here, that's the bottom corner of the tablet. It's like my tablet's like as big as a small sheet of paper. It's not like a standard sheet of paper, but you can get them bigger and smaller, and they cost more and more and more and more and more the bigger they get. And you can get the ones that they actually have screens on them, so you can draw directly on the screen. And it works like a giant iPhone or something if you have a stylus and you draw with the iPhone. My brother-in-law is actually a really amazing artist, and he uses his tablet or his phone sometimes to draw, and he can do way better stuff than I can, guys. Maybe he'll see this and be encouraged to get into it himself a little bit more. He's amazing, guys. He really is. He's actually really, really good at making art. He makes cartoon, comic strip stuff sometimes, and I've seen him just sitting there during family get-togethers where he's sitting there with a piece of paper and his drawing pad, his sketch pencils, and he's just like on the spot drawing some really amazing detailed stuff. And hopefully if he can see like me doing my garbage animation here, maybe it'll encourage him to do more of his stuff. I don't know. Hopefully. He's really amazing though, guys. He really is. I look up to him big time as an artist. And I've been looking myself for a program that is free that you can actually draw and animate in, and it works decently, because there's a lot of programs out there and most of them are garbage is what I've found. Grow Bobbington let me know about this program. I'm going to sit back and relax a little bit with this one now. I might thicken up the pen. I might thicken up the pen again. thicker pen, less times going over the line. And most of this body here, I'm keeping the same. I'm just kind of making this guy wave a little bit. And with the thicker pencil, if I screw up, it'll be more noticeable when I go off the lines. But when I'm speeding it up and like playing the animation, you won't notice the lines going off as much because it's happening too fast for you to notice. See? It's like, it looks like sketchy drawn. It looks sketchy drawn, but it looks like it's actually a guy like moving his hand. See? He's waving. Oh God, I'm doing some stuff now. Sorry, I'll read these comments here. Casey says, you got great taste in musical, man. I love the classical. Yeah, I do as well. Tryhard Jacks was saying, hey, I'm new, and I'm back. How's it going, Tryhard? I did see you're here. Casey deleted, or no, Casey didn't delete anything. Tryhard says, message retracted. It said message retracted. I'm not sure what you said. I could bring that back and see what it says, but if you're embarrassed about it, I won't bring it back. No worries. Sorry, Casey, I wasn't trying to point fingers at you. Thanks, man. When I see a message deleted by Casey, I know I can trust him that it was like something that people wouldn't like seeing. And I didn't mean to make it sound like you made one of those comments there. Try hard. I know you're a good guy. You're not like that. Sorry. He retracted his own statement, guys. I don't know what he said. I would love to share with you. He felt he didn't want people saying they were reading that comment, I guess. Whatever it was. Maybe he just misspelled something. Casey says, no, I didn't stream today. Was tired for some reason. It's all good, Casey. I wasn't feeling really good last night. I wasn't sure if I was going to stream at all. So I had, earlier on the day, I was having some heart palpitations. It's something very serious. Oh, and here comes the serious music right when I start talking about my heart palpitations. Oh my goodness, dramatic music here. Dramatic music. Heart palpitations by the old man McGowan. Serious heart condition that he somehow just ignores and pretends isn't a real thing, but it's obviously a real thing because it happens to me quite often. And that's one of the reasons why I had to quit my landscaping job. It's like 6 months ago that I got out of that. And I was just like down about life altogether, and I was like, no, this job is killing me, and I'm done. I cannot do it anymore. And I decided to get out of that. My dad was actually giving me crap here today, saying he's like, you're still not doing anything. I'm like, well, it's not that I'm not doing anything. I've been looking for stuff to do that I can do with my heart condition, but here I am. Yesterday, I wasn't doing anything really exhilarating or nothing. I was, in fact, sitting down in a chair when I started having the heart problems. It could come up at any time. It could happen at any time. Anything could happen to us at any time, guys. Make use of your life while you're here, because you never know when you're going to be gone. And hopefully I am fortunate enough to stick around on this earth for a little bit longer, even though I've got this heart condition. But I know if I kept on working that stupid landscaping job with like not enough pay to make it worth it anyways, it's gonna die. It's gonna die. Come on, Crow. Simmer down, son. Crow is just going nuts outside my window. Sorry, guys. That's not part of the music. That's not part of the song. Casey says, but for sure tomorrow, Warframe, and the reason was busy. Yeah, no worries, man. No worries. Gots to do what you gots to do. I always appreciate you seeing you online and seeing you stream, Casey. But I wasn't trying to give you a hard time for not being there today. You did say you were going to try, but hey. You can only do so much. You never have to apologize for not doing it. I'm talking to you right now, so I'm thankful for us having the time to talk and spend time together in our lives. Sandpig Sam saying, "What's for dinner?" Question mark. Haha. Can you hear the sound of food cooking in my kitchen? I think somebody's cooking some food out there. Not sure if they're cooking me any food or not. Maybe they are. It'd be nice. It'd be nice. A lot of times when my family does cook, most of the time when they cook food for themselves, they throw something in the oven for me as well. Where was I on this? Oh, where was I in the animation? Was his hand going up or was it on its way down? I think it's on its way down again. I think it's on its way down again. We gotta adjust this. His what do you call that? The forearm? His forearm has become a lot shorter than his bicep. And I lost my reference frame. Where's my reference frame? Let's grab that out here again. There's my reference frame. That's the sketchy drawing that I started with. Super sketchy drawing that I started with. Make sure we're on the right bitmap layer, and let's go and get a new frame. F7. F7. Just keep drawing. Just keep drawing. Tryhard says, I messed up. Laughing my ass off. No worries, man. That's why you retracted the statement earlier. It's all good. You mess up saying something, you don't have to delete it. I misread comments sometimes anyways. I say things all funny and mispronounce things all the time. Don't feel bad about it. Don't worry about it. But he says, damn, I can sleep at 8 o'clock p.m. and still be tired. Yeah, it's the way it is sometimes. You can't pick and choose when you can sleep. You can pick and choose when you want to sleep, but that doesn't mean that you're going to be able to sleep. We've got a lot of friends in the community that have told me they have trouble sleeping. And I am one of those people in the community that doesn't sleep well half the time. A lot of things on my mind. Takes my mind a good while to kind of shut down enough to sleep. A lot of things going on in my head all the time. Big Man Design says, life is hard. Life is hard. Well, we got a great community that kind of helps each other get through the tough times in life. And if at very least we offer a place for people to chill out and kind of get away from the hard parts of life for a little while. And thank you guys for being that great community. Thank you guys all for being there for each other, being there for me, helping us all get through life a little easier. Let's see what's up here. Let's see what's up. Pigman also says, can you make the character Dab or Nene? Can I make the character Dab or Nene? Well, it's taken me an hour and 37 minutes so far to do this. Well, let's play the animation. Woo! Can I make him Dab or Nene? Maybe, but I don't think it's going to be happening in this live stream. I've kind of been focusing the last hour and a bit to just make him. Instead, I started with this guy here. If you can see where my pencil is circling around, I made this terrible looking face here. And this I actually copied and pasted from another one over here. This I started with like terrible circle for the jaw, line and body, and then I made circles for the shoulders, circle for the hip bones, and all that, all the joints. Made circles. That was my sketchy circles. And then I went over top of those circles with sketch pencil, and I made that. And eventually I decided I was going to make this guy have a shirt and pants, and that's as far as we've gotten so far. He's waving. He's waving. And to make him Dab or Nene, that would probably do it. Probably do it. I could do it in one of my other animating programs a lot easier if I just had a base character. I am still learning this program. Like, this is the first time I've actually ever really done anything with it. The first time I opened the program was just like a night or two ago. The night before last. And then I tried drawing a few Stickman storyboards. I storyboarded out a guy jumping up into the air, and then I tried to actually trace over until it looked like a guy jumping in the air. Now, is that animation finished? No, that animation is like stuck still. And that's why up here in the title, I don't know if you can see right there, I think it's broadcasting my entire file. Pencil 2D animations, jumping for joy / first live stream animation. This is what I called this one, first live stream animation. I had another thing on there, another file called Jumping for Joy. And apparently this is saving on as an extension to that file. Oops. Obviously I don't have a clear understanding of how this program works. Not yet anyways, but I do get the whole frame, new frame, next frame, delete last action, that kind of stuff. I got that. I haven't got into using any of these colors yet. We're just using black right now. We could change the alpha of it all. I'm not sure if we can tween anything. Tweening is something that I've got a little bit of experience with when I was using the Flash program. And I have another program called Anime Studio where I have the full version of it. I got it with the Wacom drawing tablet that I'm using here right now. It's a very expensive tablet, but you get a few different fairly expensive softwares with it as well. And there's a pro version of Anime Studio. The version that I have has almost everything that the pro version has, except for vector cheats and stuff, so I have to do it like manually. I want vector points on my lines. I have to draw a line, and then it just automatically puts crappy vector points, and I have to drag the vector points in different spots. So if I were to like draw a circle, there'd be like a vector point like here, 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 and then there would be like 4 really close together there or something like that. And I would have to drag them around until they look good. I gotta delete all that. I'm gonna delete all that. That's I didn't want that. I was just drawing that for the purpose of explaining what I was talking about. Let's go with another key. Let's go with another key. Another frame. Tryhard said, tell that crow I said hi. Just kidding. Yeah, the crow, yeah. Yeah, I'll let him know. Okay, let's go with a little slightly bigger brush now. Let's go to 1.5. Let's go to 1.5, see what 1.5 looks like. Oh, that's not too bad. I like 1.5. I can deal with 1.5. That's a little better, actually. I have to go over the lines last time. That means I have to be a little bit more accurate on my... I'm essentially keeping this other arm straight and just making this guy wave with the one arm at the moment. That's the best I could come up with for this one, guys. I don't know. I had no idea what I was going to draw for this. Girl Bobbington asked me if I was going to try doing something like this, and I saw her do something like this, so I was like, yeah, I'm going to try it. And I was just like, on the fly, what am I going to do? Drew that ugly looking face at the beginning there. And then I turned into this. I actually drew this guy explaining how I would normally do something. And then I was like, yeah, okay, I guess we're going all out with this one. This is the one that is taking over now. So at the beginning of the animation, I don't know. I'll probably leave that in there for when it's done. I'll turn it into a short clip. A short clip. And then the hand thing. This is how you do basic drawings. This is basic, right? So, I mean, like, if I was going to actually turn this into a real thing, I would make another one of these bit layers. I'd probably go over each one of these keyframes, and I would redraw until it looked good. And this would just be, like, where I started. And then you would no longer see this crappy drawing anymore. I would make new drawings over top of all these other drawings, and make them actually look good. And the ones that I have guys doing stuff like this already on the channel, like at the end of my gaming videos, that's basically what I did. I drew over them and drew over them and drew over them, and I made like 1,000 different drawings. Oh, no, undo. He needs his arm. And I drew 1,000 different frames to make 10 seconds worth of animation. Yep, it really does take that long. Uh-oh. What happened now? No? What did I do wrong? Oh, here's what I did wrong. I already have a new frame. I gotta draw on this frame. Tell that crow I said hi. Yeah, well, now we got an actual chirpy bird. I don't mind those chirpy birds, those little chirpy birds. I don't mind crows either, but they come around and they push around these cute little birds, and then they break the branches on my tree, which which aren't doing very good these days. My trees are not doing so well. They got some kind of bugs in them that are eating away at them. And then the little birds can't fit on the branches anymore because the crows chase them away. And then we can actually, my trees outside here in the yard, they can actually support little tiny chirpy birds. But the crows been taken over. Tryhard saying be right back. Pigman says K. Casey says be right back. I want to go and get a pizza from Little Caesars for $5. Oh, you got $5 pizzas at Little Caesars? Right on, man. Oh, you know what? We have that deal too here in Canada, I believe. I was talking about $5 pizzas there the other night. I'm not sure if you were there, Casey. He's probably gone right now, going to get his pizza. I was talking about the days where you used to be able to get $5 pizza, and it wasn't just like garbage pizza. Little Caesars here. We've got Little Caesars in Canada as well, and they do have the $5 pizza hot and ready. Hot and ready is what they call them, and they're not all $5. I think the cheese one is like $5.50 now or something like that, and that's the cheapest one. And then the other ones, they got like, you could get a pepperoni pizza for $6 or something like that, and then you can get vegetables on it for like another few dollars. But they still advertise it as a $5 pizza. But that's like, they purposely make those crappier than they make their regular full price pizzas at Little Caesars. So it's not like good pizza, but it's $5 pizza. At the old $5 pizza places I was talking about before, it tasted good. Like, it was good pizza. I don't want too many frames ahead. Tyler's laughing. Pigman says, $5 pizza? Oh yeah, totally. I want pizza now. We've been going for pretty close to 2 hours here, guys. It's probably about time I go and get some food here soon myself. I didn't expect to actually like complete any animation or make this like making big waves with it or anything. It was something I wanted to try that was a little different than the gaming videos that I always do, and like I've said probably way too many times in this stream already, that people were asking, when are you going to do some more animations? So this is me doing some more animations and working with a brand new program, trying to see what kind of stuff it's got in it. I actually really haven't been exploring the program much at all. I found that button. I've got an animated animation tutorial that I made with Flash when I had a trial version of Adobe Flash, and it was basically like I drew like that, and then I drew like another thing over here. I drew like my drawing tablet. That's my drawing tablet. This was my computer screen at the time. I drew that, and then I drew like my laptop right here. And this was the animated animation tutorial. And then I drew on the screen there like advice on how to animate, and then on the little screen here I drew like a ball, and then I drew the ball again, and I drew the ball over different places. So the ball was bouncing around the screen on that. Then I drew a pen on the little drawing tablet thing. I made a motion pass so that the pen would actually move around and stuff. And then after the explanation on how to animate, which was basically press this button, draw, press this button, draw, repeat. After I did that, I made the ball move from this screen to that screen, and I had it bounce back and forth between screens and stuff, and I had some flashy stuff. I thought it was pretty cool. Anyways, let's get rid of that, then let's go back to, where was I? Yeah, no, that's too far. I'm going to have to just do this. We'll just erase it. I'll flip my pen upside down. Nice thing about this drawing tablet here is I can just do that. I can just erase things. It's got to be full batteries by now. I'm going to lift this thing up. This is something weird, guys. I'm actually not holding, or I'm not leaning forward anymore. I'm going to see if I can draw a little bit holding the tablet in my hand. I'm just going to hold it. I'm going to hold it. I'm holding it with one hand. I'm going to draw with the other. This is probably going to lag out. Not lag out the stream, but lag out the pen. Oh yeah, see, if I aim the tablet away from whatever this thing's called, the fob, is it a fob? I don't know what they call it. The little driver device thingy. I have a USB plug-in thing that makes this tablet wireless. But it doesn't seem to work very good if you aim the back of the tablet away from the computer. So I have to kind of keep this thing within range. Otherwise the tablet turns itself off, which is annoying. It's really annoying. And it's not supposed to do that. And for a $250 drawing tablet that's supposed to work proper, it doesn't. And if Wacom is watching this, anybody from Wacom, please let me know what I gotta do to fix this, because that's not good. Oh my goodness, guys. I've been drawing this guy so many times in the exact same spot. I actually have him showing up on the tablet. That's not good. That's not good at all. I'm scratching him in there. I'm scratching him in there. I've been drawing too hard. Been pressing too hard. Sorry, I am buffing. Not buffing, but I am rubbing this tablet now, seeing if this will come off. It's not coming off, guys. It's not coming off. I'm actually scratching into the tablet. That's a bad thing. That's a very bad thing. Let me see if I can adjust my pen a little bit. Oh my goodness, guys. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna plug her back in. That was not a good idea. $250 drawing tablet. I don't know. Is that pressing too hard? Is there, like, you can press too hard on it? I guess you can press too hard on it. This thing is supposed to work wireless, but it's not working wireless at all. You can get the one that's plugged in for a lot cheaper. A lot cheaper. But I thought that this would be a good thing to buy. I'm still happy with it. Oh, crap. I just wish it worked the way it was supposed to work. Or able to return it and get one that does work. But I bought it from a store that Best Buy, which I know I've had hassles bringing things back and replacing them before, so this one I didn't even want to try, and it was a hassle just to get the thing. I ordered it online because the store at the time was not accepting my bank card, and I was like, what the hell? And then I was like, okay, and I went to the bank, and I was like, okay, I'll just withdraw the money from the bank to buy it. And I realized, oh, well, they don't accept cash for purchases over a certain amount of money. And I was like, what? You can't pay cash for something that's over $200? That's ridiculous. So in order to buy certain things, I had to go and put the money back in the account, and then I ordered it off Best Buy online. And so it came to my house, and I didn't actually have to go anywhere, but I went somewhere a few times to pick this thing up. It was quite annoying. It was quite annoying. This, everybody should know this team. Ode to Joy. Ode to Joy. $5 pizza, though. Yeah, I'm like, my mouth is watering over that $5 pizza comment. Oh, what happened to my reference frame? Bring that reference frame back. There we go. And put me back on the one I'm drawing. Which one am I drawing? Where are we? Where are we? Where are we? I don't know. I just need to see that reference when I'm going small. Where are we? We're on this one? Let's draw this. Let's just redraw that. Redraw that. Redraw that. Redraw that. I'm gonna take a look and see what this looks like so far in a second. Probably looks ridiculous. Other people probably could have drawn this a lot quicker and done a much better job. But I am not other people, guys. I am Old Man McGowan. Sean Robert McGowan. Not very skilled at doing this stuff. Here's our original reference drawing. Let's just trace over the original reference drawing. Let's see how far we've gotten from the original reference drawing. That looks kind of like an arm. That looks kind of like an arm. This arm is getting skinnier and skinnier all the time. Oh no! I'm drawing on the wrong bitmap layer again. Oh well. Happens. Happens. That frame is going to look really funny. Not that any of these frames are gonna look awesome, right? Not that any of these are gonna look awesome. I'm here getting like right into it because the music, and I'm like, oh yeah, this is very serious stuff. Like this is like other guys do this like professionally. Like this is what they do. Like this is all they do on YouTube. Like they're actually really good at drawing, and they make let's play, or not let's play, but let's draw videos. And then they're actually good. And at the end of their streams, they're like, oh yeah, it actually looks pretty good. Mine? I'm happy with that so far. That's looking pretty good, guys. I think we probably will cut this off in just a little bit here. And just because I wanna get some food soon and go and get ready to stream tonight. We're gonna stream another video game here later on tonight, as soon as I get some food. But I've never done this before. The music, I've spent a couple hours actually on YouTube site there, trying to find some music that I could actually use. The pressure. See the pressure. That's why I have pressure on, right? And so it's supposed to be pressure sensitivity, but my brush is not big enough to make it pressure sensitive. Really, it doesn't really matter. And I've been using such a fine tip for most of this animation that I've been drawing on the exact same spot of my tablet that it's actually left an imprint, which will never go away. I'm permanently damaging my tablet, guys. Permanently damaging my $250 drawing tablet in order to make this. This was brought to you by some of the most expensive drawing gear that they have. No, the drawing gear gets way more. You can spend thousands of dollars for one of these tablets. I paid $250 for mine. It is the Intuos Pro Medium. Intuos Pro. The Wacom Intuos Pro is actually what it's called. Like I'm doing an advertisement. Maybe I could talk to those guys at some point, and if I kept this up, maybe I could do enough of these things that they would care. And I'd be like, yo, I've spent a long time making animations on YouTube. You wanna sponsor me, Wacom, and like give me a new tablet? Because I basically ruined mine by doing terrible practice animations. No, I don't think they give me anything. There's guys that do this every day for 10, 12 hours on streams on Twitch and stuff like that. And I know some of them actually do get sponsored by Wacom. That's not what I'm going for. I don't think it's realistic. I don't think that's realistic. At some point, maybe I could get some sponsorship for the gaming videos that we're doing. I already have looked into it. Got the information that I could get a few different possible sponsorships, but nothing really seemed like it was gonna be worth it, and it felt like I would be in the terms and conditions of the contracts that I have to take with what's available to me right now. It feels like it would be selling out like a cop-out. Like I'd have to be like turned into a salesman where I was trying to sell you guys products, and I'm like, well, I don't want to do that. I want to keep doing my thing, so we'll see what's up with different things in the future, what else might come up. For now, I'm just going to keep on keeping on doing what I'm doing. And even though I get a lot of flack from a lot of people, and they're like, well, you know, you should try and make sure that you got some kind of financial return from that YouTube. Like my dad's always like, you do that enough, you should get financial returns. And I just, well, I'm making video game videos online. I'm like, yeah, well, I have more respect for my community than turn into a damn salesman and try and sell them a bunch of crap. But I mean, all of YouTube, they allow you to do advertisements in your video, and get enough views of those advertisements in your videos, and that's how YouTubers make money. Except for the other ones, there's a whole other type of doing YouTube where the guys, in my mind, they sell out, and they'll try and sell you like loot crates in games and stuff. They're like, oh yeah, see, I'm doing a loot crate opening, and they're like, yeah, I spent like $100 on loot crates, and I'm gonna open them in this video. And then the reason why they get that happening half the time is because the guys that are big YouTubers that do that stuff, guys, they get paid to do that, you know? Like company sends them a bunch of money. Like, they pay them in cash dollars for advertising their product. So they might not tell you. Some of them might be honest and tell you. They're like, oh yeah, this is, and tell you in the video. Other ones, they just have it like in the fine print somewhere in the description. It says it's paid product placement or something like that. And so those guys that open $100 worth of loot crates in a video, they're making, like, the bigger YouTubers, they'll make like a few $1,000s for making that one stupid loot crate opening video. If you've got like a community of like only, say, 10,000 or something, which is small to those big companies. We're at 300 people in our community, and that's a huge number for me. But as far as like companies that pay for opening loot crates and crap like that, that's like the dirty side of YouTube, I think. They only care if you've got millions of subscribers. So like guys that have millions of subscribers and they're opening loot crates and stuff like that, yeah, they are making lots of money off of you watching the loot crate opening videos, because they'll pay them thousands of dollars for making that video. If you've got, say, like the numbers I do know, 10,000 community, then those kind of companies might approach you and ask you to do or they might not approach you, but if you approach them, they might agree to giving you like $500 for doing one of those stupid videos. And I don't know, I would never want to turn into one of those douchebags. Never want to turn into one of those douchebags. There's a little bit of YouTube talk. That's probably enough of a YouTube talk. Although, I don't know. Nobody else was really saying anything at the moment, so I went off on that for some reason. $5 pizza is the thing I brought up. $5 pizza. I'm hungry, guys. I'm hungry. That's probably a boring conversation there. We're going off, and it's not very interesting art or animation at the moment either, so we lost everybody that was watching, but that's alright. That's alright. You guys got to do what you got to do. Yeah, Tyler was laughing about the $5 pizza thing. And I think Casey's actually back. Oh, Casey says he's back. Pigman was saying $5 pizza. Oh, yeah. Casey was gone for that, I think. I read that comment, but Casey was gone. Casey is back. How's the pizza, Casey? Is it good? I've been finding the $5 pizza at Little Caesars is not very good. I think they make it crappy on purpose, so they want you to try and entice you to buy the full price pizza instead. Because otherwise, why would anybody ever buy their full price $20 or $30 pizzas anymore? They just get the $5 ones, right? Pigman says agar.io, slither.io, diep.io. Is Diep another thing like that? Is that another similar game to that? I haven't even heard of that one. Oh, I made my shirt too big now. No, I'm going to bring this arm back down. I'm not even going to bother erasing that. I'm just going to leave it. Just gonna leave it. I don't know, a couple hours ago when I started this stream, I had no idea what I was gonna draw. Now I am left with a permanent imprint of this character in my $250 drawing tablet, because I wanted to have fun doing this and I had no idea what I was doing, so I just started going with it. Press the button, keep drawing. Press the button, keep drawing. Press the button, keep drawing. Edward Collins here, though. Yo, what's going on, Edward? He says hi. Pigman Design says, I'm off, guys. Need to go get some Z's. Got exams tomorrow. Yeah, you were saying that before. Good luck with your exams, Pigman, and have a good sleep, man. I gotta press lighter. I gotta be lighter with this pen. Lighter with the pen. Lighter with the pen. Lighter with the pen. Maybe bigger brush size again. Increase the brush size to 1.7 or 1.8. Let's see what happens. Bigger brush size, lighter strokes. Less repeat. Less repeat. Come in darker and just look a little funnier. That's all. This hand, I wasn't really concerned with making it do stuff. I was trying to focus on doing one thing at a time. How you doing though, Edward? How's it going, man? Glad you could join us. I know I'm not playing a game right now. I'll get playing a game later on tonight. I decided to do something a little different. It does say inside the description of my channel that I do animations. This is not really one that I'm really proud of, but I'm proud that I actually did this live with you guys. I'm sharing this with you guys, sharing this experience. This is how I do things. This is how I do it. And I make some little cheesy lines, crappy looking lines, and I make like a bass hand there. And if I wanted to get more detailed, then I could do that later in another time. Where's my reference line there? Where's my reference one? I'll bring the reference up. Reference. Is that my reference sketch? There's my reference sketch. Alright, we're going to do this though. We're going to drag that back out. Actually, we're going to keep that there. Get that out of there. Bring that back. I just wanted to see what my reference was again. No, bring that all the way back. Get that out of there. What happened? What happened? What did I do? Let's look and see what we got here so far. Casey said, did you hear about a new movie coming out in 9 days called Warcraft? I did hear about the Warcraft movie. What happened here now? What happened here? Why did that do that? Where did that go? Where did that go? I don't know where that went go. I don't know where that went. I don't know what happened with that. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing anymore, guys. My reference thing is there still, but what happened? What happened? Oh, I know what happened. Let's start in this one. That's my terrible animation? Oh my goodness, I must have pressed the wrong button somewhere a while back, and we're drawing on top of my reference layer now. I didn't mean to copy that reference layer throughout. I wanted to be able to delete the reference layer. There's the waves. Casey says I'm halfway through my pizza. And Johnson the Gamer Guy 101's here. Yo, what's going on, Johnson? He says, hey, I'm back. Right on, man. I am probably going to be ending this stream here pretty soon. I've just been having some fun just drawing some stuff. I didn't know what I was doing when I started it. Still don't know what I'm doing now. I got a big imprint, a dented imprint of this figure on my drawing tablet, which there's no going back from. You get an imprint in there, it's there for life. If I actually got to be like to a point in my art skills that those fine little teeny tiny fine little scratches inside my thing are gonna make a difference, then I'd be like, oops, I totally just ruined it. But whatever. Live and learn. Live and learn. I made 3,000 frames in one night before. Where are we right now? We're at 41 frames. It has taken me 2 hours and 7 minutes, guys, to make 41 frames. And this is what I just showed you is what it looks like played back at 12 frames per second. You want to see what standard animations are done at? Standard animations are done at 24 or 25 frames per second, depends on where you live in the world. Woohoo! Woo! Oh! He's missing his arm. I didn't finish that. I need that. He needs an arm there. He needs an arm. He needs to have an arm. Otherwise that looks really silly. You need to make small little adjustments to the thing as you go. And you hit the next button, next frame, and you can still see the frame that you were working on before. The head shape and size has changed a little bit throughout the progression of the animation. Oh, and what is the song? What is the piece that we're listening to now? Let me go and check. I know this. This is another famous piece. These are all pretty famous pieces. Ah, the Hungarian Rhapsody No. 2 by Liszt. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I've been hearing about that Warcraft movie. Let's get back to talking about that. That seems like an awesome thing. That's going to be pretty cool, don't you think? I haven't played Warcraft ever. Like, I never had the subscription to Warcraft, but I have tried, like, my friend's copy. That he actually brought a computer of his own over to another friend's house one night, because we used to get together every once in a while. Me and my friends I grew up with, went to school with and stuff, we used to get together every once in a while, and we'd have what we called Video Game Day, or Video Game Night. And this is like after we were out of high school. We finished high school, and we'd still get together with the old crew, and we'd get together and we'd have Video Game Days and stuff, where basically that's what I'm trying to bring to you guys when I do the Let's Play videos and the streams with you guys live, is I'm trying to keep that kind of idea alive, that we're doing Video Game Day, Video Game Night, Video Game times, right? So those are some of the happiest memories that I've got of hanging out with my friends, and I figure I got to know my friends from high school a lot better through Video Game Days and stuff than I ever did when I was going to school with them or doing anything else. We got to spend some real time together, hang out. Of course, we were just out of high school, so we would drink beer and stuff like that when we got together for Video Game Days. But one of my friends brought over a computer to the Video Game Day one time. He brought his Warcraft, because we've been doing it a bunch of times. We usually had like a original Nintendo setup. We would also set up like an original Xbox. I don't remember when the Xbox 360 started coming out. I graduated high school, or at least my graduation year was 2001. I failed social exam because I was coming back from a festival that I'm going to be going to again here. It's an annual festival, North Country Fair, and I didn't have enough sleep during the whole festival. I was not thinking straight, and I wrote probably the worst essay that I've ever wrote in my entire life as my social diploma exam, and I was not very proud of it. I'm still not very proud of that, because it cost me my diploma. Didn't get a diploma because that one course and that one test. I failed that test so badly that I failed the entire course. They counted so much of the entire mark on that one test that it was my downfall. And in social, I had already skipped up. I had skipped up in the course. Originally from junior high, the placement that they put me was in like a I don't know what to call it. We had like two different types of program at the time. They went by numbers. There was like the easier one to pass, and then there was the harder one to pass, but it wasn't going to be good enough for like university entry or anything if you took the lower one to pass. So I worked my butt off to prove that I was smart enough to be in the smart class that gave you the prerequisites to get into university, because I had a lot of ideas of what I wanted to do and wasn't able to do it at the end of the day because I failed that one diploma exam. Failed the one diploma exam. Went back and tried to get my education done again through a program that the city of Edmonton, where I live, offers to people that have that slight slip up, and they're like, oh, you just need to upgrade something, no problem, no problem. And I went there and I was like, okay, how much to enroll myself in this class? And they were like, oh, well, it's $200, and there's actually a thing that you qualify for that it's a lot cheaper, and you only have to pay $75 or something like that. And I was like, well, what's the catch, right? And they were like, oh, no catch, no tricks, no scams. You just qualify for cheaper learning. And I was like, I don't want that. I want to pay the full price so that if something goes wrong, you guys aren't being like, oh, well, it was a cheap price anyways, you shouldn't be complaining. Because that's the way it is here in Alberta. They're like, oh, yeah. It's this stupid BS thought that they're like, pay your own way. But you know who tells you to pay your own way? Pay your own way? You know what they mean by that? They mean pay my way. That's what they mean. The fat cats all say pay my way. And they want everybody else to pay their way. That's what they mean by that. Because I wanted to pay my way. And they were like, no, we're going to give you the cheap one. And they screwed me over. And when I went to go and get my books, they were like, oh, you didn't pay for the books. And I was like, well, I paid for the books and the classes. And they were like, oh, no, and there's no class. It's all online. Here's the website. And I went to the website, and they were like, on the website, they said, you need the books. And so I went back, and I was like, okay, it says I need the books. And they're like, you don't need the books. I'm like, well, I went to the website. I wanted the class. I wanted to sit in a classroom. I wanted a teacher to talk to me, and a classroom, and a desk to sit at, so I can upgrade. And do the same thing I did in high school, except this time, not go out and party and get too tired to actually do the exam. Anyways. It ended up that they screwed me over, kept my money, didn't give me the books, didn't give me the textbooks. Was not able to complete the course properly. Got a hold of what my online teacher, who my online teacher was at the time. I can't remember her name. Some lady that was actually pretty nice when she emailed me and stuff, but she was like, yeah, we have the online course here for you, and you just need to follow along from the website with the books. And then they wouldn't give me the books. So, whatever. I got really busy with my job at the time, and then I'm going back, and now it's too late. Well, it's not too late. There's still some things I could do, but it would cost me an arm and a leg. Way more money than I've ever made at a job to actually do courses now. Sorry, I'm way behind on your guys' comments. Pigman was saying he's taking off. Casey said, did you hear about a new movie coming up in 9 days? Yeah, the Warcraft movie, yeah. Read that too. Johnson was saying, hi, I'm back. Casey said, the animation is better than mine from my channel. I haven't seen your animation, Casey. I'll have to take a look at that. I think we're going to be calling it a night here. Well, not a night. I'm going to be calling it... I'm going to be calling the stream here really soon. Calling it an end of this stream. We're going to eat some dinner. I'm going to set up to play some more video games here tonight. But this was something different to do. Hopefully, if you guys like this, let me know. I'm not saying, hey, put a like on the thing. Because my stream doesn't even carry that over. You guys probably all have hit that button before, that like button, and that's why it says I've got so many likes on this stream. My stream settings don't reset every stream, I guess. So the amount of likes or views that somebody new sees or something, it looks like I've got like thousands of views on this one stream. I'm like, well, we haven't had thousands. Maybe I had like 100. I've seen the numbers go up 5 and close to 10 a few times, and then go back down and go up and down and going up and down. There's a lot of the people from the community, I'm sure, the ones popping in, and some of them tell me that they're there, and some of them don't tell me that they're there, and some of them probably didn't want to tell me, oh, this is boring, old man, so they just popped in and like, oh, this is boring. Didn't bother telling me it was boring, and just left or something. I don't know, maybe. A lot of you guys have actually been sticking around and chatting with me during this, so thank you for that. If you guys enjoy it, let me know. Let me know if you want to see some more of this stuff. We'll do some more of this stuff together. If not, I'll just keep doing it off camera like I've been doing. I needed some more practice with my art, guys. I needed some more practice drawing properly and drawing in general. I needed more practice. I need more practice. And Girl Bobbington let me know about this program, Pencil 2D, free program. I looked at some tutorials online how to use the program. None of them were actually tutorials. None of them were actually how to draw. It was all stuff that was like exactly like this, but even worse. It was like worse than this. I want to say it was worse than this. Because the title lied, and it wasn't like... It wasn't just like, oh yeah, animating or anything like that. I called this a let's draw. A let's draw. And I did say earlier on, if you guys come up with stuff you want me to try and draw, I would try it. But nobody was actually saying anything to actually draw at the time. They were just like, oh yeah, we could do that. I was like, yeah, we could do that. Nobody told me anything that they wanted me to draw. Oh yeah, never mind. A couple of you did say later on, like the dab and the nay-nay thing. I don't know if I could do that. A lot more practice. And I've been focusing on just making this guy wave, because I know at the end of the stream I want to at least have something. It looks like something. And I figured, hey, I was prepping for this a couple hours ago, guys. I was prepping for this, that we would make it look like this. And since the end of this tune is coming up, we're gonna go and pause that music because I'm thinking that that's actually got to be about it, guys. That's probably about it. I'm gonna leave it off here. I'm gonna catch up on your comments before I go though, because everybody's been saying stuff and I've just been focused on my lines. Casey was saying it's halfway through the pizza animation better than mine on my channel. I'll check yours out, Casey. I haven't seen it. I'm sure it's not any worse than what I could do. That's for damn sure. Casey said when I posted it years back, I will go back as far as I need to go to be able to see what I missed on your. I would love to see your animations, Casey. Blazing Fire is here. Yo, what's going on, Blazing Fire? Sorry, you've probably been here for a while, and I've been just way behind on my comments like usual. Oh, no. Oh, no. Delete that. I don't know what happened there. Thanks for joining us, though, Blazing Fire. I was just signing off here, letting everybody know. I'll do this a couple of times more. Show you guys what I've got. This is what I've done. It's taken me 2 hours and 20 minutes to make this guy. Make this guy do this. Make that do that. And that's not even like exactly what I meant to do with it, but it's like close. It's close. That's kind of close to what I was trying to do. He says, nice, bro. Good start. Thanks, man. And Logan Camp is here, too. Yo, what's going on, Logan? He said, what's up, old man McGowan? How life been to you? It's been pretty good. Ups and downs. Yesterday, I had like a palpitations thing with my heart. It's a very serious heart condition that I've been going to the doctor for and stuff. Other than that, doing pretty good, man. Doing pretty good. I'm living. I'm kicking. And this is what I've been doing for the last couple of hours here. And thank you guys so much for actually popping in and actually hanging out with me during this process. I wasn't sure if anybody would actually pop in at all. Maybe, you know, normally I do the gaming videos. As soon as they see that thing, the screenshot, the most blank page of a screenshot, they'll be like, nah, I'm not watching that. That looks like crap. And even though if I spent almost 2.5 hours doing this, that's my skills, guys. There's my skills. There's my skills. I'm going to keep clicking that a few times while I read these comments and before I sign off. Johnson the Gamer Guy 101 is saying, watching people drawing it ain't my thing, but still nice to watch. Well, thanks for actually putting up with me and this terrible drawing that I've been trying to get better at doing. Johnson, thank you. Thanks so much for being here. Dale Phillips says, old sup. Sup, Dale. How's it going, man? I'm glad you could be here for this, too. I am just trying to sign off. I've already stopped the music. Maybe you guys can hear that nice chirpy, chirpy bird out there. That chirpy, chirpy bird is nice. I like that one. But, yeah, it's not for everybody. I wasn't sure how many people in the community would pop in. Wasn't sure if anybody would see this anywhere else or what. Like, I don't advertise the channel. You guys know that. I let you guys find it on your own for however you guys do find it. If I was out there like spamming people's channels like we see people do to me, maybe we'd have a bigger community, but it wouldn't actually be a community to me. It wouldn't be real. It wouldn't be real. It would be fake people that just pressed the button and it said subscribe that didn't actually care about us and didn't actually communicate with the community. And what we've got here, guys, is over 300 people in a community that actually enjoy spending time with each other. Candy Vlogs is here too. She says, OMG, I just finished drawing. You did? You were saying you were drawing some Harley Quinn, right? Harley Quinn, you were drawing from the new film? I think you meant from the new film because you were talking Suicide Squad styles. So, Logan Kemp said, good job on your first Let's Draw. Thanks, Logan. Thank you so much, Logan. Thank you. That is actually really nice. He says, we should Skype something, bro. Sometime, bro. Yeah, if you added me up on Skype, do that if you haven't. Yeah, Skype with people all the time. Get into long conversations on Skype and the time just passes by like it was nothing. Dale says, text hashtag me if you're the type of person to not dislike the vid. If you don't like, you just leave off. Hashtag me. Yeah, well, don't even be bothered if you see some dislikes on the stream there, guys. It's probably from another stream. My stream stats seem to keep going on from the last time I switched over from using software. It hasn't reset since I've kept the same settings in OBS. I don't know. Maybe there's something I can do. I noticed Jacksepticeye has the same problem as his streams too. His stream didn't reset from the last time he was streaming. It was the same amount of likes and same amount of dislikes and same amount of things on the same amount of when he streamed last. So, you know, if Jacksepticeye hasn't figured it out yet, and he's been doing this for years, and he's got over 10 million subscribers, I don't feel so bad about not being able to figure out that one yet either. In time. Give me time. Give me time. I'll figure out how to get that to work properly. If you stream from a console or something, it resets automatically every time. Like if you play on PS4 and stuff. I noticed that some of my friends, they're streaming from their consoles. They don't have the same issue as me. That it resets every time they stream. But I got some work to do on figuring out why that is. Candy Vlog says hashtag me. Johnson saying hashtag me. Logan says hashtag me. Well, that's very kind of you guys. Because if you don't like something, that's kind of the way that I approach it too. I don't put a dislike on something if I just didn't like it. If I just didn't like it, I'll just find something else to watch, right? If I am really offended by something, that's when I'll put a dislike. That's when I'll put a dislike. And I've only put a dislike on like maybe 3 or 4 videos ever in all of my years of watching other people play or do YouTube. And I watch a lot of different YouTube. Logan was saying, do you want to Skype after this maybe? Well, I'm going to be going for dinner and then setting up for a live stream here tonight. I'm going to get back to playing some video games with you guys in a little bit. Candy says, yeah. And Dale Phillips says, yes, thank you all. Thank you guys all. Thank you all so much for actually popping in here today. This is the whole progress. That's everything that I did so far tonight. That's the whole thing. And I'm going to use this guy to wave goodbye to you. Candy says, I had swallowed pills I never did before, and they weren't small either. Oh, I hate having to do that. I hate that. I know exactly how you feel. You know, you try and gulp them down with water, and then they're still in the back of your throat, choking you. And then when you finally do get the pill swallowed, it's like, oh my goodness, my arm is still in pain, or my leg is still, or my finger is still in pain, and that didn't help at all. And it's like, oh my goodness, the medications that they give you at the doctor don't seem to work too well ever, even. So, well, thank you guys so much once again. This was my first Let's Draw live. This is my animation that I made first time using the Pencil 2D. I don't know why my reference art is still there in the background. I maybe have to delete that vector layer or that bitmap layer or something. But until next time, guys, I want to thank you once again. I'm Old Man McGowan. Keep on playing.